Unless you steal those perfectly, those two. Unhappy. A little bit complicated. Best deck ever, it looks like it. We bet a combo priest, which is the #1 deck in standard, right? You get all the new heroes after 1,000 wins. 1,000 wins for those new portraits. Let me show you a beautiful collection, whatever it's called. Here you go. It's really low resolution. Not in Ranked. You can also win games in Arena. They changed that. Mage looks good. Hunter looks Mafurian looks like Mafurian. There's no difference. Uther is kind of filler content and it looks kind of cool. There is Slither in a cosplay. I do like Garrosh the most. Sure. Warlock looks like Shaman and Shaman has a hammer. And any mod, yeah. Obviously in Ranked or Arena. Not in other modes. I'm pretty sure Tavern War does not count. I feel like Mafurian just looks like Mafurian. I didn't care too much. Also, based on this and this and this and this, I think we might have a good game here. I think like Valyria doesn't fit at all. Like at all. Can I add you? Sure. You need to ask for just add. The thing is though, I always remove people who are offline for like a month or so. Just to give other people the chance of being on my list. They're being surrounded by this greatness right here. Thing is though, I think nobody's really AFK for a long time. Less than a minute, yeah. So the moment there's space. Sure. And reset those. Warlock and Mage look the coolest there. You'd argue about Garrosh, he looks goofy. He looks goofy, but I feel like my favorite card back in Hearthstone is the pre-order Old Gods one. We have those eyeballs on the card back. So I really like that personally. How many frames? 200 per server. I think we do it like that. 200 is max. But I feel like Hunter is... like half the portraits are kind of scuffed. I don't have 1,000 wins with Priest on NA and EU combined. Please get the coin. It's a 50-50, but it's really important. Thank you.
I have no time for games.
Because now we should be good. And here's the thing. When golden portraits were a thing, like... no... Wait, we resurrected anyways. Never mind. When golden portraits were a thing, I farmed them on rank 20 against new players, which was really... it wasn't nice to do, but it still worked. I did that. So yeah. Also look at this. When we discover Sylvanas, you steal as a minion. Does Vargeth count towards what we just did or not? We will find out. We do get another card. Cool. Like, you can farm portraits against new players with a highly aggressive deck. The thing is though, I farmed them within 4 months. I played 30 games every single day so to just farm, and then after 4 months I had all the golden portraits. I can tell you that was the most worthless waste of time I have ever done. Like, you get the golden portraits anyways if you play enough. And you want the golden portraits because you play enough, right? So you end up getting them anyways. It's like cutting the time it takes, I guess, a quarter or so to get it easier. See that line. Weasel Priest. That many with Weasel Priest. Oof. You are the hero. Indeed. Something good? Silence is pretty good. Silence and that is pretty good. And yeah, our opponent can Entomb, but nobody plays Entomb. Like, imagine playing Katrina, then getting Zilliax. Lose to Sylvanas. Is there any way we can trigger Sylvanas twice? We could go no. I guess we hit and then steal Katie. He probably goes for Psychic then. Like, if he resurrects lots of Zilliaxes, that doesn't matter. But if he never resurrects Katie, that's pretty good. It was fun to play. But when you had Raza on 5, Kazakhs on 4, Raza on 5, Reno on 6. Oof. It was a little bit too good. I feel like playing against Big Priest is the most fun if you have Sylvanas and 9 lives. Because you steal everything they have. And we probably never use striking here. By the way, Priest have a hard time to deal with 4 attack. No, Reno on 6, because if you play it against any aggressive deck, and they ignore your Kazakhs on 4, or you get a bad potion, and your Raza on 5 also is ignored, you went for Reno on 6 to just heal back up. Because you have all the... If your deck only contains 1 card in your deck, cards on curve. It's similar to something like Sludgebelcher on 5, or Lothar on 5, into Mysterious Challenger on 6, into Dr. Boom on 7, and then Tyrion on 8. When you had that curve in Secret Paladin, whew, game over. 10 months. We just want, thank you. Do we steal that? Or do we not? I mean, I guess so. It's only 1 minute. Jesmo, how is the band coming together? How are the songs? How's the music? We steal this one though, I think. It just feels bad if we can steal 2 things. And he only has 1 there.
I have no time for games.
This one is really annoying. You were shown Saturday, out of town. Ooh. Getting better and better gigs, I see you there. Not sure if you gave me a snippet or the full version. The 4 attack minutes of Hearthstone. That's not too bad. The thing that I like the most about this is he's rank 6. So we can deny him rank 5. We drop this, we hit that, this one kills this one. See? Then we drop that and then we're happy. One day, we just have 1 day. I will open YouTube and see recommended videos, 20 million views, on the top of trending. Then I see you, standing there. 1 day. They can be like, I know him. In the early stages. Random and random. I'm doing great. I'm so Twitch famous now. No. I would say I'm fairly known for Hearthstone based on the daily moments and stuff, but I'm not Twitch famous, no. If I'll be Twitch famous, we would be in just chatting and we would watch live stream feeds right now. We would open Reddit and then we would be like, hey, let's see what is new. Oh, Epic Games will not ban players, so protesting chat, never mind. If we could drag this and be like, oh, the gaming confirms that Half-Life 3 will never happen. Then we open that, see Kid Boga sitting there. Nims welcome back intro. We could react to those. If I'll be on top of Twitch, we would do that. Katerino loses a debate, probably against Destiny, who debates. And that is what we could do. If you're on top of Twitch, you just talk about other people. It's pretty much like being in high school, if you're the popular kid. I would also steal that. Oh, thanks for thinking I am. You know how to make a boy a compliment. Thank you, Richardson. Did 26 damage with the flying machine. On which turn though? I lost to a flying machine on turn 3. No, on turn 4 once. It was at, I think, 11 attack, so deal 20 damage. It's pretty bad. Get out, see? Rank 6. Get rank 5 the Knight. Easily stunned the Priest. So doing fantastic today. Now against Priest you can easily win. Easily. If you get Sylvanas. Do you know Japanese Korean? Japanese. A friend of mine lived in South Korea for a year while I was in Japan. And he's still learning Korean, I think. But he's speaking that and writing that I would say close to fluently. Thing is though, in Korean and Hangul, you have like 150 combinations of characters. In Japanese, you have 2000 kanji that you can try to learn. So Hangul works like that, that you have one thing on the left and one thing on the top combined, and then you have a character. In Japanese, you have normal characters, and then you have lots of kanji. That are tons of fun to learn. They're great. Everybody loves them. So I'd say it takes a little bit longer to learn Hangul in the beginning, but in the long run, it's easier. Especially when characters look really similar. I tried to learn the basic ones. Right, like this is GNDR. This is GNDR, LBSO, PH, or something like that. I didn't really go through it. I just tried to draw the characters in the air. Didn't end up too well. A bit of practice, yeah, you're right on that. Like, to learn hiragana in Japanese, it took me like 4 weeks just to remember all the characters. But then it wasn't really concentrated learning. It was more like, hey, I look at that sheet of paper. Let's look at it again tomorrow. And then next week. But it was nonetheless pretty fun. Usually you drop tracking when you want a specific art. If he standard something combo priest, I guess you just win. Unless he plays amateur, we can't remove that. What did I do in Japan? Good question. First, I visited that. Nas, PK5, thank you for your follow. I first just visited. Salty. Greetings. And then I worked in a restaurant. At an Italian restaurant. I now know. And then I did what I wanted to. Like, I kind of high rolled. So I'm a lonely child. Only child, lonely child. I'm alone and lonely. Both of those. So I don't have any siblings. Which meant my mom and my dad just gave me a lot of money to have fun. Yeah. I pretty much had a year of do whatever you want to do. It was pretty cool. As you can guess, that is really bad. Didn't you know you were streaming till now? I was Pyro. Wait, you're my last opponent, or not? Yeah, that's you. Blaziken reference to the Pokemon, I guess? Taking 24 is really bad, so... I guess you do it like this. With that. Well played. See what the match in. No, don't worry. The game before you was also against the Mac Paladin, and we really high rolled with Sylvanas. Like, really, really good. So I'm not sad at all. If your rent is paid for already, and you can do whatever with your time because your parents pay for it. That's pretty cool. Come on. One of those. If we top like Sylvanas, easy win. If not, we just... I think we trigger this one, trade it in, and then go for it twice, and then we should win based on the board, right? Like, we do it like this. Get the effect twice, and then... I get the effect 2 more times. Isn't that lethal? Perhaps?
Hey, give me that.
Oh, is it not? I thought it would be. 9, 9, 8, and 1 is 9 times 2, right? Plus 0, yeah, that's it. See? Easy. Terrasca is good, this one is good.